What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Barrios Blends, back with another YouTube tutorial. Let's get it started. So we got my boy over here. He's getting a low taper, and we're gonna start off with the one guard close, going with the grain to remove all that bulk and prepare for a nice blurry fade. As you can see now, I'm in a cast. In the last video I was in a splint. I gotta keep it on for a couple more weeks, but you know, I'm still making that bread, still doing them blurry fades. And I'll tell you what, this haircut was particularly difficult because, you know, the cast, you know, it still gets in the way sometimes. And then on top of that, you know, he's got a rather small head, so it was a lot of tight spaces that, you know, it was hard for me to reach because of the cast. But you know, still making do with what we got, and it still came out good. If you're messing with the beats, you can hit up Tito Beats. He's got a subscription service, you know, $10 a month to get 5 free beats a month. Copyright free, you can use it for anything. YouTube videos, promotional videos. Hit him up. Link will be in the description. So now what we're gonna do, starting off this low taper, we're making our first guideline, following up with the trimmer. We're not gonna use the shaver again. We're gonna go with the blade open, and we're gonna blend that panel out, going middle, and then one notch open, and then all the way closed. So now we got that one guard, got it open, and even though we went with the one close, you know, depending on the hair type, you know, it still makes a subtle guideline, and that's okay. You know, not all techniques work the same. Now we got the, I believe that's the half guard, blending that panel out, and now we're using the 1.5. And you know, like I said, like not every technique works the same way on all haircuts and all hair textures. Some hair textures you go with the grain with a certain guard. You can take that the same guard and just blend it out. Other times, you know, it's different. You know, you got to go with the next guard up. So now we're doing the C cup here, and I'll tell you what, the C cup was difficult. Like, I love doing C cups, but because of the cast, you know, it was just hard to reach on this side. So you'll see me working on this side a lot. Now we're gonna move on to the back. We're gonna make our first guideline, and notice what I'm doing here. Like in the middle of the fade, I'm going up higher, and what that's gonna do is gonna allow it to maintain a lower profile, make it seem lower than it actually is. And so now we're going up with the blade all the way open. Same steps. Put it in the middle, one notch open, and then we're gonna close it up. And then any detail work, I'll tell you what, because of what I said earlier with the tight spaces and the cast, the back was very difficult to do. Like, especially right there where I'm working at now, like, I spent a lot of work just in that one area trying to get just trying to get it out and just trying to make a gradient because he's got dips in those areas of the head. There's like shadows, and so the hair looks a lot darker in those areas than it does, you know, say right under his braids. Right now we got the half guard. I had it closed and I thought I had it in the middle, but it doesn't matter, like I may have I left a subtle guideline, but we'll take that out. It's no biggie. We got the one guard. We're gonna blend it out. And you see me working. You're gonna see me working a lot more on like just in that corner right there, and then the same on this corner too. Now we're doing the same steps on his left side. Blade open, blend that panel out, go up with the one guard, blend that out with the one guard closed. Then we move on to the half guard and use the 1.5 to finish off the blend. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna prep the front up for this hairline. So what we're doing, we're going with the one guard, we're going with it open, and then we're gonna go right underneath that with the one closed. That way it's not too light, right up to the braids, and it kind of fades down just a little bit. Spraying it with some spritz. We're gonna brush that hair down so it lays nice and flat. It gives it that crunch when we use the trimmer to line it up. One thing I will say, and you'll see it later in the video, when I do the C cup on this side, it was naturally higher. So no, I didn't push it back. It was just naturally higher on this side. So later on in the video, you'll see me going back on the other side just to even it out. And that happens. Not every head is perfect. Sometimes, the hairline itself, it can be slanted, it can be curved. Got dips in the head, got protrusions in the head. Not everybody's perfect. 9 times out of 10, somebody's got something with their head, and that's okay. Again, you just gotta make do with what you got. now we're gonna do the facial hair area. I'm going with the one guard just to clean it up. I go with the one guard because, in my opinion, that's the closest I can get it to where it stays dark, and it also removes all, like, a lot of the bushiness, a lot of the curls, because facial hair, especially the mustache area, tends to curl up a lot. So going with that one guard, you know, really helps out with that. Doing a little bit of shaping up the beard. Then we're gonna clean underneath. And then we're gonna hook up this haircut with the enhancements. You know, there's a lot of barbers, you know, they hate on enhancements because, you know, they say, oh, it's fake and blah, 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 blah. Man, if you want to use enhancements, use them. This haircut don't need enhancements. This client here doesn't even usually get enhancements, you know. But, you know, thought we'd try it out, and, you know, he really liked it. So here's a trick that I like to do. If they got braids, or if it's like an undercut and they usually tie their hair up or something, and I use enhancements, I'll spray in that part area between where the hair separates. That way it gives them more of like a connected feel, like, you know, it's not two different parts of hair in a sense, if that makes sense. And I'll do the same like right above the hairline, just to connect the hairline to the braids. And just look at how clean that looks. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going with my Barber Magic pencil. And so what I like to do, I make sure it's sharpened to a point, and I go very lightly just around the hairline. You know, I don't want to put too much. So what I'll do, I will take the trimmer, I will push up first, push up to the actual hairline, and then I will pull away from it. And then what that does, it smears it, and then you come back with the razor, and it makes it sharp, and it gives that ash effect. So you guys, here's the before. Had my man's looking rough. And check out the finished product. Man, this stuff clean. I can tell y'all he really loved the end result. YouTube, if you like the cut, subscribe, support this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, barrios.blends with the Z, and I'll see y'all next time. Stay fresh out there.